Now I'll tell you one experience of mine. You know, a water tank called Patton. Do you know? Have you seen that water tank? You know, in the rooftops, maximum in Calcutta, you will find out. So when the client, they were the company's name, Electrometal Tanks Limited. They used to manufacture metal tanks. So when we are called by company, and they told us that we are launching the plastic tank product. So we want a name and we want a logo and we want a campaign. So first name. So name selection is a very tough job because name will explain the characteristics of the brand. And that time, a very famous brand called Syntex were in the market. So Syntex means synthetic textile. There is nothing to do with plastic tank. But the company was the manufacturer of Syntex tank, was the manufacturer of synthetic textile. So that's why they cannot remove their name. So they were the Syntex, but the business is bad, so they had to switch over to this new business. Anyway, but when we were working on that, the client when in Calcutta, that time the client was prepared because he was in the tank manufacturing business. Now he's coming to the plastic tank because that is the need of the market and need of the market. So we'll have to think that what is the name? What should be the name? Should not be anything with syntax or text or X. So I had to think of a name and then we suddenly found out a good name called Patton. Why Patton? Those days Patton was very popular because before that there was a fight, war with Pakistan. And Pakistan used Patton tanks got from America. And Patton tank was very known tank because very solid and winner. So he decided why not Patton because this plastic tank is fighting on the rooftop with the natural calamities. Jhor, Brishti, Road, Shila Brishti, hand and everything they like to fight at the rooftop. So Patton. And the logo, now you can see the tank logo is a thick typography. It's called Impact. American Impact thick typography. You use the logos, the kind done. It's done. Over. And then we did the campaign and now you see that probably all roofs of Calcutta have a Patton tank. So logo is that much important or symbol, whatever you want to do. And I will show you some logo symbols which are outstanding, absolutely. What symbol is this? Olympic. Stands for what? Five? Five continents, right. And what is the purpose of showing these circles like this? What it is talking about? What is the inside story? Sorry? Togetherness. So, Africa, America, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. Oceania means Australia and all these countries called Oceania. So, all over the world, the continents are together. That is, and friendship, togetherness, and that's what the spirit of Olympic. So, that is the logo. That is the symbol. And colors means, they are separating with different colors. Colors has no other meaning here. So the inside story is this, but with simple lines, graphical lines, where art is concerned, artist is concerned, stuff this. Nowadays you can do it with the computer. Apple is a very known, there is no much about graphic design is concerned, but there is a beautiful concept in this symbol. What is the concept? Apple. Apple stands for what? No, stands for creation. If you go back to the, this Bible, the apple is the symbol of creation. And apple is such a fantastic symbol of creation. The Isaac Newton, the apple has fallen to his head, and then this idea came in the law of gravitation, which is the most important part of the entire scientific thing. Law of gravitation, it's apple. But why the bite? Adkawa apple. Why? Why not a fresh, beautiful apple? That's it. That's in a story. But one more story is there. If I have only the beautiful drawing of an apple, anybody can use. That's a generic thing that cannot be specialized, cannot be registered because shape of an apple or orange is the generic. You cannot register that. So, আমি যদি আধখানা কামড়ে নিই, this design can register, will be registered, and will be specialized. On the same time, the bite concept is here. But you are biting the knowledge which Apple will give you, generation after generation, because that is Steve's, imagination or his planning. তাড়াতাড়ি গাছেরা মরে গেল তাই। So bite has a very important part to play in this symbol. This is another unique logo symbol of Unilever. Unilever is a huge company, 52 and plus product they manufacture throughout the world and they sell. Unilever, everybody knows it. And recently they have changed their symbol or logo from there. They had just U, they have a very three-dimensional U. But now they have come to this because I was telling you the storytelling. In this symbol, a lot of stories are there. They manufacture 52 plus different kind of products and the symbolic representation of their products are here. You see. The food products, the fashionable products like soap, a lot of things, you can read out from this. And very unusual symbol, because usually symbols are with very minimum elements they use. But they have done it intentionally. And here the artist had to play a big role. Unilever is the most modern scientific company today. But art has to play somewhere. That's why I'm showing this one. Honda. You can see that in the speed, everything depicted through this symbolic wings. Like now, if you see the Nike, the swoosh, there's the wings. It's a Greek goddess that wings, they have come and simplified like that. This is, I'm showing you, that's a very simple, very interesting, very simple, what usually logo should be. The State Bank has done it. And what it symbolizes? Protection, lock and key. The bank's ultimate purpose is to protect your wealth. So how simply they have thought of, but look at this. This is the fun of, creating designs. So artist involvement to create a thematic advertisement. Here I will show that some thematic advertisements where artists are very important, not the technology. The line says, every leaf traps carbon monoxide, CO2, carbon dioxide. And see how beautifully they have executed a leaf and inside a factory, industry, and the factory always emanates carbon dioxide. And who absorbs the carbon dioxide from the nature? The leaf, the tree. That's why plant tree always. And how beautifully artistically depicted. Somebody could have shown the factory, the black smoke and all these things and you have the headline. But this is the art of advertising, where art and artists are involved. Very interesting. Nowadays, you know that a lot of storytelling series are available and from print. Now, all the great books, great literary subjects, you can hear it, you don't have to read it anymore. So, this is the earmark and Shakespeare, because they have talked about Shakespeare, Pelican has, published this, and they're showing the earmark, the two Shakespeares, both your ears, Shakespeare's will be there. Only artists can create this. Animation company, art and human, how beautifully depicted. This is very interesting. I love this campaign. This is the wristwatch, very classic wristwatch. And they have explained it classically, elegant as a sword. Actually, sword, রাজার যেটা তার একটা অসাধারণ এলিগেন্স আছে, যারা দেখেছেন তারা জানেন, জল দিয়ে যায় তার ঘাট, তার মুভমেন্ট, that they tried to create, and using hands, because this product will have to be wristwatch. And beautifully, the drawing like swans, big, and that's how they have taken the photograph, giving the feeling of a swan in the artistic fashion, using colors, hands, and whatnot. I'll show two more fantastic. Now, advertising is a communication process of a product, different kind of product. So, one creative person who is thinking to advertise the particular product will have to think in that particular way, that how to make it more attractive and my customer will love it. Everything is not sold by the price when they shouldn't have expensive product. Purchase of a classic product, expensive product based on the likings. Number one, the product. Number two, how I can see in advertisements, how I am coming to know about the product. So that's the very crucial part. This is a WWF, World Wildlife Fund Viজ্ঞাপন. Now the line is give a hand to the wildlife, means protection, safety, and they have used a hand again, because give a hand they talk about in the line. And see how they have depicted on the hand. Only artist can do, remember. They have painted. The paint, if you paint on your skin, it will crack gradually. And they have drawn the eyes and the tusk, and beautifully communicated advertisement used, or through the artistic sense. একটা তো হাতিও দেখাতে পারতাম, দেখে বলতে পারতাম give a hand to save this. Then the point of how to attract attention. Advertising বিশাল একটা part হচ্ছে how to draw the attention. Because there are so many products, so many things, end of the day, from early in the morning and end of the day, if you find out, you see, but how many things I have seen throughout the day, at home, outside, at your school, college, or office, wherever, the different kind of things you see, your brain is accepting. But something different will be there which will caught your attention. So that is the basic things advertiser have to think constantly. And how to do the communication. See one more. Give a hand. That's where art is working in advertising. First of all, the thought process. Okay, I love to use hand because I've talked about the hand. And second, what I will show, how to show, how to draw. Another one is here. This is a very interesting campaign. There are at least 10 or 11 this kind of ads. Best coverage worldwide. The line AT&T is an old mobile phone. That time, this kind of Android has become appeared in the scene. So, a mobile is a product used to hold by hand. That's why what they have done. These are all hands. And this ad was from Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a famous, like India, the peacock is a famous bird. Costa Rica is this kind of bird. Amra jake boli, Bangla, Honesh Pakhi. So this is also hand they have done, painted with the hand. And for India market, they have done the two telephones to both sides and holding. The Japanese market, I have all this because then it will take quite long. Two Japanese dolls are holding it. So beautifully done. All hands and depicted the different, particular specialty of that country and the birds or the animals. Again, see the art is working here. All the hands, they have painted, and the concept even how beautifully they have used the hands. So these are some, and now I will come to the iconic artworks and rich advertising. Iconic artworks. Okay, that's what you're seeing here. Now this is a very interesting ad. The Ant is a company, Italian company. They are an NGO, and they are in the process of awareness of tumors, cancer awareness program. And it's a mobile unit. They go home to home to create the awareness against cancers, tumor. ANT, the T is for tumor. And can you read what is written there? The headline. That's it. Now, how beautifully it is depicted. Tumor can change your life. Usually, first and foremost, after chemo, the hair falls. But that doesn't mean that it will change my life. So they have used this world famous icon, Mona Lisa, and without hair. But Mona Lisa is Mona Lisa. Value will never end, never go down. If Mona Lisa has hair or not, and how beautifully they have used in advertising. Well, number one, everybody will, the day this ad will appear or appeared, people are absolutely mesmerized. What is this? Mona Lisa without hair, don't imagine. I have at least 50 ads with Mona Lisa. So many different products with Mona Lisa. Because this icon, everybody tried to use to express their, inner feeling about the words or products or any communication. This is a social communication, awareness creation. It is not any product as such. But the uniqueness of using the particular painting, famous iconic painting. And it has created a tremendous impact at the time when it was launched. This ad. I tell you, that is not with me. Another ad. This is Ethiopia. There is a huge, it's probably 18th or early 19th famine. Ethiopia famine is a very famous famine in recent times, last century. Last century means not 2000 to This was probably in 1999 or something like that. And that time, Christian Council, International Christian Council, were working, deeply inside, the Ethiopia, and they're helping them with the food and there's a lot of help they're giving, but they need money. So they will have to create a create fund or earn more money through communication. How to do that? Because they need the real, not just few thousand pounds, few million pounds probably they need to have. So they came to the advertiser, one of the famous international advertising company called Sachi and Sachi in UK. So they approached Christian Council to Sachi. We want an ad. We want money. Nobody will give money like that, if they are not tremendously, hurt, or if they don't really feel their emotions shattered absolutely. So they created one page ad in a famous magazine called New Yorker, the American magazine. Very, very famous political, social, lot of things are there. Every month it comes out. New Yorker is a very famous international magazine. So they selected that magazine and one page ad. And what was there in the ad? That absolutely only the bones and nothing but, a little boy just sitting, only the big eyes and nothing. If you look at it, you can feel that what kind of effect was there in Ethiopia. Now একটা হয়ে যায় শরীর, absolutely. ওই ছবিটা they have displayed in the page and the line. Most important things in advertising, the line. The line was written in that ad. Take this ad to your dinner table tonight, or help Christian Council International. Now see the approach. The magazine goes to the house of cream de la cream kind of people, the richest people who read New Yorker, who are subscriber of that magazine. And when they open this page, and it is written there, take this ad to your dinner table tonight. Dinner table is a very luxurious table where food is concerned. And what kind of big blow below the belt? Take this ad. And the money poured like, anything. Just one advertisement. Money poured like anything all over the world. That is the power of advertising. So probably there was the drawing or painting. I just told you, like this had created havoc, awareness creation. This company now used to go 1,44,000 people. They attain the goal. They have now huge infrastructure. The power of advertising, communication. So they felt if you do this kind of, if you use Mona Lisa, people will look at it. And then they will read it. Why? Mona Lisa is bald. There is no hair on it. How will attract the attention? And most successfully, so they have used Sistine Chapel several times with the product to make it interesting and attractive.